One day, I saw someone from overseas saying something like this. When I get on a train in Japan, no one wants to sit next to me. I'm being discriminated against. It's true that in Japan, if the train is not crowded, people usually don't sit next to others. But this is not discrimination. In Japan, there's an unspoken agreement that when the train is not crowded and seats are available, people leave one seat open between themselves and others. I believe that the person who felt discriminated against this time was unaware of this unspoken agreement. By the way, people who go out of their way to sit next to others on the train, even when there are plenty of empty seats, are called tonara in Japan and are hated. In particular, old men who deliberately sit next to young women are deeply hated. Even other men think it's disgusting. So, if no one sits next to you, don't worry about it. That's normal.
Bruh.
By the way, people who go out of their way to park their cars next to others in a parking lot, even though there are plenty of other spots available,
Here we go again.
are also called tonara and are hated. As you have probably figured out by now, in Japan, it's best to avoid sitting next to a stranger or parking next to a stranger's car for no particular reason. But there's one exception. Suppose you and a friend get on a train. Looking at the seats, you see one person sitting down. But there's enough space for both you and your friend to sit next to them. In this case, it's okay to take a seat, because most people understand that you and your friend want to sit together. So, Japan has a bit of a troublesome rule that I talked about in this video. But people don't hate you, so please really don't worry. They understand you when the trains are crowded, of course, but they also understand you if you have a good reason, which I talked about at the end of the video. So again, I hope you can relax and think this is normal and get on the train.